Welcome back. As you can see, the car is finally in the garage. I'm sorry for ending the video that early. The battery have died on the camera, so I could not continue. But that was an interesting story. So, as I told you before, the top couldn't close. I didn't say that it was a snowstorm at that moment, so I was kind of completely fucked. And the shop that I was going to originally, I didn't go. I found another place who were willing to take the car off my trailer using a tow truck, and I had to leave the car to be fixed in that location. So what was broken in the car is the axle on this left driver's side, and as you can see, you have a new wheel here. A broken wheel already got rid of. Well, I didn't need that one. So not only the axle was broken, but the lower subframe was broken. What is amazing about this car that they don't have the complete subframe. They only have partials of subframe. They have left side and right side. So all I need to replace is just left side of the subframe, and that was completed successfully. So now the car drives, and it would need alignment, but that will be later. So let's go over all the damage that the car has and what I found and what I didn't find. So the positive thing is the IMS bearing is good. It's good to go because, well, the car doesn't have a lot of miles, and it was taken care of well until this happened. So what we have here is the scratch on this bumper. Some scratches over here. It's not a big thing, not a big deal. And the dent here, I guess I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull this off because the metal is really thick, and I would need to probably go to a shop and try to pull it away. As you can see from here, there is a lot of this metal just pushed in, and all this area would need to be pulled back, and because of that this air intake is sticking out. Not that bad, but it's sticking out. Okay, for the next thing, move to the front, and I have a spare tire here, as you can see, because this is the broken one. And to give you the damage on the tire, it's toast. There is no coming back from that. Look at the hole, it's just massive. Yeah, so this one is bad, but I'm going with this tires in its place. And the good thing about this is the Michelin Pilot Cup. I don't know what it says, Sport Cup. So this is the really good rubber for track days, and I think I'm gonna do that with this car. Next up, the quarter panel. Oh no, this is the fender. Quarter panel is in the back. As you can see, a lot of stuff here is broken. But I have a hope that I will be able to fix the bumper and put everything in its place. I already have a new fender. As you can see, this bracket for holding a headlight is also broken. I already ordered that one, it's on the way. And then there is some small pieces that are just sticking out. I hope I'm just gonna put them back together and hope for the best. Now let's go below here. This is where the main damage on the bumper is. It's completely cracked in two areas. Like there is the area here that it is cracked. Let me focus on it. And then there is area here which is completely in pieces. But I hope I will be able to fix it. Well, fix it with the zip ties, of course. And this side is pretty good. So they have the pretty good rims on this side. It's the same size as the one I have already, and the same on the back. The same size. Just the ones I got, they are not in the best shape. And this is the interior. So let's go inside. It's not, well, it is clean as it can be. Some dust and and all. But pretty much this is a pretty good shaped car. Let's go inside and start this bad boy. Okay, as you can see, the obvious thing right here is there is a damage, some kind of a thing like a spider web on the screen of the mileage, but that's not a big deal. It's not going to reflect how the car drives. So let's start it. It was already warming up for a bit before this, but this is it. We have a climate control, a stereo which flips. That was kind of a cool feature. I didn't know before what this thing was, but I guess this is a storage for CDs. This is a cool thing, but this is useless, so I will try to find a way to get rid of it. Have 5-speed manual, handbrake and all. So, if you remember last time, I told you that I couldn't close the roof. And here is why. I'm gonna have to hold the brake for this, put the handbrake down, and then try to close the roof, and nothing happens. See that? Nothing. Now what's the problem is? Handbrake has to be up. Then you can close the roof. Huh? Done. Now the roof is closed. Nice and easy. It was that simple, and I didn't know it. And because of that, I didn't put the top up when it was snowing, and it was some snow inside, but nothing is damaged. Everything looks good, so it's not a big deal. I guess, well, no one told me that I have to have the handbrake. Then it's kind of not obvious reason. So we have a light for a airbag, and that is because of this, and that's not a big deal because I already have a new airbag. But what I'm afraid of is this piece. I don't think I'll be able to put it back, so I might need to get a new door panel. Well, first I need to try and fix it. If I'll fail, then I will have to get a new one. But of course, in this channel I'm going to try and fix as much stuff as possible. Let's go into the trunk and the hood. For those who don't know, we don't have the engine there. Okay. As you can see, it's just the steam. The engine works healthy. And we're going to look inside, and then there is some trash. Some nice men have wrote what kind of oil it goes and how much you need it with filter. So that's a good thing. The inside is good. The coolant level, I barely can see it, but it's there. Nothing screams, because in German cars everything screams if something's missing. So let's get rid of this trash. And the inside is pretty much good. Huh. I'm just curious what was there. If anyone knows what was inside of this, let me know. Otherwise I would need to find a manual and hope I'll find what was inside. That was the trunk. And then here you have the engine stuff. Recall completed, that's a nice feature. And the firing order. Okay, well, let's move on to the front. Now I get tired of looking at this logo. Okay, let's move inside. And those are holding on in its place. One moment, I forgot the flashlight. Okay, we are back. So here we have the brake fluid. It's in good shape. The inside is just dirty, and this was the case where it had CDs. In my case, I have CDs inside. Okay, So inside it had a spare tire, which is right now installed, and all the equipment is right there. This is where the battery lives. The battery is good to go. Okay, let's see what was inside the tire changing kit. So this is the normal piece. Has the jack, has the key, which I will definitely need soon. It's stuck in there. And this has the tool bag. It doesn't look clean, but I'll clean it. It's not a problem. There was something here. I don't know what that is, what it was. We have a tool. We have the key for 10 and 13 millimeters. There is this key that does something. I don't know what it was. This was supposed to, oh, actually it holds. It has the key to remove the headlight. That's a good thing it has. It does have. Whatever was here, it's not there. And we have the screwdriver, which is reversible. It has the Phillips on one side and a flat on the other. And then there is this piece. I have no idea what that is. Probably just to use it to break the tires loose. I don't know. But there is this key, and I guess this goes with it. Okay, let's put this on the side. It has a bag of gloves. Another bag. I think it's just a trash bag. Nothing useful. That's to mount the spare tire inside. And this is the bag for the spare tire, and it is dirty, a little bit dirty. Some food for some animals. I have to clean it. So this is it. So, as I went over the car and you saw what damage it has, you're probably wondering, how much did I pay for it? And well, definitely that will be the question of mine. And I can tell you that this car didn't cost me much. Well, considering the previous car that I had, it's more expensive than the Miata that I had before. But it's definitely cheaper than your average Porsche. And I know that what you would say, like, there is no more expensive thing than a cheap Porsche. But this one is a really good example of the cheap Porsche. And the price that I pay for it is $2,200. Yeah, you heard me right. I paid on the auction $2,000 for it, and then I had to pay extra for fees, the broker fees, the Copart fees, and in the end it came out to be $2,903, which is still a good price for a Porsche in this condition. Well, of course it has damage, and in the end it will cost me more, but it will definitely be cheaper than used example like this one. So there you have it. $2,000 Porsche, and it works, and it has only 97,000 miles on it. So I would say I'm pretty happy with this. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Next time we should take the broken parts apart.